Alright guys, so we're back where we left off, pretty much. We added those extra turrets. I'm just going to skip the wave because I don't care. We're going to wave 20. So hopefully this time we actually get to wave 20. I don't know. I may not actually, well, we'll see what happens. Hopefully we can make it. I mean, they do send more enemies each time, as I'm sure you probably noticed. They tell you how many they are sending, but we got them, but we died. That's alright though. Go back up, repair what they destroyed, and start the next wave, I guess. We did a little bit better that time. They didn't actually destroy our lower set of turrets, so that is nice. Cool. And we will throw these back in position. We're going to set up 3 on this one as well, just because there should be enough copper to fill up 3 turrets here, I hope. Cool, he's full. We'll fill up this one next. Alright, he's full, and then we'll fill up the one on the left. Alright, awesome. Let's go ahead and expand these babies as well while we're here. Put that in. Awesome. Cool. So we're expanding the number of turrets we've got defending, more or less, just because they are sending a lot of enemies now, and, you know, I die pretty much just because the enemies have so much fire that can shoot farther than I can, that I can't really defend myself all that easily. That is okay, though. We're just going to finagle these bad boys around, make sure everything's full. Cool. Looks like it is. And I guess we will skip to wave 17. We're getting close, guys. 3 more waves after this one. And then we will be ready to launch and take a look at the tech tree. So I think we're going to have time to do it this episode, hopefully. If not, no worries. I want to, you know, focus and cover on the tech tree and uncovering and stuff, because that's, you know, the bulk of the game is being able to, you know, do that. So we are. Feed these back up. That one lived. Nice. Cool. Put our junction and our other stuff, and we will put these guys back in play. That one needs a belt. Cool. Alright, so we've got this kind of set up. Let these fill back up, hopefully. Would like to fill up this turret a little bit, so that one has most ammo. I mean, what I can do, and what you can do if you want to just manually load these, is if you gather some up, you can put it straight in the turret, I believe. Let's see. Yeah, so it took the 3 out of there and filled up our turret. So that's kind of how that works. So that is another option. You don't have to actually have a belt going into the turret. It just makes it automated, so you don't have to go click off some copper and then all that noise. But let's go wave 18. So they got some flyers this time. Nice. We'll take those bitches out. The thing about flyers, when you don't have, I believe they're called scatter turrets. When you don't have those, they basically target you if you're close enough. Like, if I was all the way back here, they would have flown around and tried to destroy my stuff. But since I was a little closer to them, they decided to attack me instead. Which is actually better because, like I said, I mean, their weapons are not all that strong relative to us, I guess. But, yeah. Q, fill that one up, fill that one up, bring that back in, and turret, 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 and turret, and turret. So they did a lot of damage that time, but kind of to be expected. They sent a lot of guys that wave, all things considered. I mean, normally when they send the flyers, they decrease the number of foot soldiers they send, but they didn't that time for some reason. And that's alright. I don't really perfect. We did fine. I'm going to throw in our junction, and that will let that kind of flow where it needs to. Fill up all these turrets, so we've got our backup battery ready to go. These guys probably need to be refilled. So do that quickly. And I think what I'm going to do, just because these belts are full, is I'm going to add another 4 turrets right here. Start filling them up. Once they get full, switch it to the second one. And this will just add a little bit more DPS, I guess. It's not going to be, you know, game changer most likely, but it will help kind of take care of some of those jokers as they're coming through, so maybe they won't destroy as much stuff. I don't know. Probably isn't going to matter all that much. But wave 19, here we come. 17 enemies are coming. That is a lot, all things considered, but we've got, I mean, we're fairly well defended, if I say so myself. The trick is to not have them shoot, so you can shoot them instead. So we did beat that wave. We died at the end, but who cares? Doesn't really matter. You can have as many deaths as you want. Obviously, the less deaths you have, the better ranking you will get for the map. But I don't really care about the ranking on the map, all things considered. I just want to get to wave 20. So I can unlock all the next content. So it'll be the next 2 levels. I think it's the desert and craters are what they are called, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, we will load these guys back up. And then we will go ahead and start the wave, I guess. I just want to make sure all of these little guys... Like, that's the downside of doing it this way, where you kind of just move the belt to feed specific turrets, is you have to go through and move them all the time. But, no worries. So, we've got all of this. Our turrets are pretty well loaded. Wave 20. Here we go. 19 enemies. We should be able to beat that pretty handily. I mean, yeah, they'll probably destroy a bunch of stuff, but it doesn't really matter because we're going to be launching this level. So this will be our last wave for this map, at least on this playthrough of it. We might come back and try to do more waves or whatever once we have better tech. But honestly, it's more fun playing the other maps because they have more resources for you to gather, and it kind of progresses the game a little bit better. So yeah, but we've got 1,000 copper, 2,000... lead. What I want to do, just because we can, is feed all of this copper and all of this copper right in here. That way we can, you know, in essence, increase the amount of copper we're going to be taking up with us. So I'm just going to filter all these belts straight into the core. And this is what I'm talking about. Like, we've got 3 minutes before wave 21 starts. So we can spend that whole 3 minutes just letting resources come into our core, and it doesn't matter. Doing this is going to help because look at all this copper that's coming in. So this belt is now clean. That's awesome. We, you know, we're able to push up to 2K copper from 1K. We probably had like 1900, but whatever. Who cares? We've got 2,000 of each resource. That's actually pretty good. We most likely will be able to unlock all the copper and lead techs, is my guess. Or at least the techs that only take copper or lead, or, you know, both resources, what have you. We do have 3K lead. Nice. So we ended up with more lead than copper this time. That doesn't happen very often for me. Normally I have more copper coming in, but whatever. Who cares? Copper's on every map. Lead's pretty much on every map, so you can always gather it regardless of, you know, what level you're playing. So if you don't collect enough to be able to unlock all the techs, you can still do it. We are pretty much out of time, and I want to be able to dedicate like an entire video to going through the uncovering and tech tree the first time through. So we're going to call it here for today, and next episode we're going to go ahead, uncover the next 2 levels, as well as cover what techs to kind of prioritize. So if you want to check out that information, be sure to watch the next video in the series. It should be coming out tomorrow, relative to when this video was posted. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed the series and want to check out other gaming content, be sure to check out my channel and consider subscribing if you like what you see. Of course, like, comment, subscribe on the video if you liked it today. And until next time, this has been LD7, and we will see ya.